Hey, little Lolo, coming back down to earth here, and the future generations are doomed. There, I said it. The constant stimulation being shoved down every single one of our orifices is something that is unnatural to a monkey who, by some divine miracle, developed consciousness. At this point, anybody who has TikTok a part of their daily routine is consuming so much information to the point that they can't even process what they digested. Sooner or later, our brains are going to resemble that one SpongeBob episode where he had all those little people in his brain going apeshit, burning everything down to the ground. And in this new age that we created, there are a plethora of content creators who would do anything to secure the bag. Even to the extent where they will create their own Family Dollar version of the Jersey Shore, where they will cook up any sort of drama like James Harden cooking up a step back 3, except when he's in the playoffs, circa 2017. Now, there are only two content creators that I will be talking about today, and that will be Neon and Jack Doherty. But these two have been smoking mad dick as of recently. They got that Mandingo loud pack on deck. They got that fucking Benjamin, boy, and they just taking. If clickbaiting and faking content was a sport, they will be the Tony Hawk and Paul Rodriguez of that sport respectively. Neon literally faked his death for content. Either that or he's the second coming of Christ, but I'm leaning more towards the former on this one. I mean, come on, if someone is willing to pretend that they are dead for views, they are willing to do anything to secure that bag. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw phone footage of Neon at one of P. Diddy's mansion parties. Is that too far?
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy.
And same goes for Jack Doherty, whose entire TikTok is obviously manufactured and is very derivative of other popular trends that reside on the internet, except for his, it's staged. The only thing he does is slap an OnlyFans model on one of the videos where they both can benefit, where the women are getting more exposure while he's getting more traction on his videos. I mean, honestly, this type of content is really biting him in the ass. He's been receiving a lot of negative reception from this. I mean, come on, people aren't dumb. This isn't Facebook where somebody posts an AI image of Jesus in the sky and we have boomers and Generation X commenting on the post assuming that the world is ending. I mean, if we just take a scroll down the comments, people are so mad. I feel like if they had tomatoes, they would throw that shit like Roger Clemens straight to his dome piece. I mean, if we just look at user 018392719's comment,
I hate Jack Doherty with a burning passion,
kind of captures the comment section as a whole. I mean, like, let's look at this video.
Excuse me, is that your boyfriend?
Yes.
All right, for $100, would you guys swap phones? You down?
I know that One Piece size villain anywhere. Where did I see him again? He looks so familiar. Hold on, wait. Where? Wait.
No, just back up, just stop.
I'm just saying, y'all say you
Just stop, tell him stop. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, you don't stop.
Wow, this motherfucker really just Kimbo sliced a random dude who was just trying to vibe out. I'm sure this was only 25% of his power too. This man just extended his arm like that. I'm pretty sure his friends have to watch out whenever he does those yawn stretches, because if they don't, they're gonna get sent to the shadow realm. This is one of those people who don't understand their true power. They're like Mr. Incredible. He's probably gone through so many different household appliances because he just doesn't understand his own strength. This must be a blessing and a curse. I mean, this guy's built like the fucking mountain from Game of Thrones. You know what? I'm gonna stop glazing. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, they find themselves in predicaments quite frequently. And a lot of times, it's faker than the Kardashian and Jenner bloodline. One of these incidences that I believed was when I saw the video of Neon getting jumped and robbed.
Hey, look whose shoes we got. Got his ass lacking. Come on, bro. Got his ass lacking. Hey, what size y'all want?
Let me see what we did with his shirt.
Look at his shirt. Ripped all type of stuff, boy.
I was like, oh shit, I thought they really bitched him. I kind of felt bad. They took the shoes off this man's feet. He didn't have socks on. That shit is embarrassing. I thought they whooped his ass so bad that they ripped his shirt into shreds, making him look damn near homeless. I felt bad until he followed up with the video on Twitter where he was given a WWE performance that was worse than NBA players reading out their lines in 2K.
That a young buck like you could actually do the right thing and avoid getting his sorry butt kicked out the game.
After that, it further solidified to me how much of an opportunist Neon truly was. Now, this is kind of the point where he transitioned from gaming content into more IRL content, and I believe this is kind of the time frame where he started to date that one girl, and where they kind of had this entire love and hip-hop relationship that was toxic and a little ASAP Rocky. I don't really know the details, and I don't care to know the details. The only information that I have of their relationship is on my X feed, which is strange because for some reason the For You page that Elon Musk developed isn't really a For You page, but more of popular posts that were able to farm impressions. And I don't know, maybe I'll talk about the farming impressions and the whole Twitter meta that's been going on as of recently, because farming impressions equals more money. Because a part of me feels like some of these creators are in cahoots with some of these like X pages, like they pay them off or something to kind of promote their news. I'm pretty sure they do that with Keemstar. I'm not entirely sure about Dexerto, but I feel like that's what they do. It's kind of similar to how celebrities will pay off like TMZ to kind of make them seem relevant. Because I mean, if we look at Jack Doherty's social media presence, his follower subscriber ratio in comparison to his views is pretty awful. It's like in the negatives. It's like a lot of his subscribers came from when he was flipping water bottles as a minor and just forgot to unsubscribe. But yeah, I don't know. I think this content is cringe. I think it's bad. I think it's disingenuous. It's misleading to their younger audience. It's like their own version of a reality show. It seems like they're following the same playbook that Jake Paul utilized in 2018. And I don't know, maybe this is like a reoccurring theme for these type of content creators that follow this drama farming method in order to grow an audience. Because regardless if they're not liked or if they're not known in the real world, they still are able to generate some sort of viewership or an audience. Well, at least Neon does. If I had to guess Jack Doherty's future like I'm Raven Baxter, I'd conclude that he will slowly fall off in the next couple years if he doesn't find an alternative for his content. We're definitely going to see him in an undercard in some future creator boxer event, 100%. I think a lot of it has to do with him not having substance. I don't know if he just doesn't know who he is. He's still young, and so he hasn't really developed his personality. But with Neon, I actually kind of chuckled a handful of times. I find him funny. I feel like he has personality. Neon kind of reminds me of that one kid from school or from your job who picks at your buttons and who is really annoying, but you kind of still fuck with him, right? Like everybody at school or everybody at your job roasts him because it's warranted. You know, he says a lot of out-of-pocket things, but deep down in there, deep down under that Twinkie, there's that cream filling that is just right. Pause. You know, not everything is one-dimensional, and I feel like if he didn't pursue this weird, unauthentic route, I genuinely feel like he could have been one of the most liked streamers out there. But I don't know, I guess this whole drama farming makes more money or brings in a larger audience. I don't know. But what I do know is that this type of content does not last forever. It has an expiration date. Unless you're Fuzi, because that shit is hilarious. And I can't say that these channels will die no matter how cringe their content is, because I said the same thing about Jake Paul and look where he's at now, right? It's just the way that they're able to transition their content as they grow and, you know, get lucky in finding that right fit for them. But I mean, if we look at Adam22, that dude is 40 and he is still farming drama. He literally let his wife get piped down and cream pied just for a spike in viewership. And guess what? It worked. They made millions off that one video. I don't know, for some reason it's like an innate human response. We're just curious creatures and we just can't get enough of it. Like me personally, I love World Star Hip Hop fights. It makes me feel whole again. Jake Paul's stage boxing events, Jersey Shore, Love and Hip Hop, the WWE's popularity can all attest to this. We as humans just love drama, right? Drama is the bait, we are the fish, and it gets us every time. Anyways, that's all from me. I'm off to another dimension. See ya.